And so Reason trying to break this ancient curse that they found themselves upon. They go up a map. They won their pick. Rocket are able to clap back and stop the comeback. And so we land on Mirage. Can Reason do it? Can they get their second win? Their second real win of the series? Or is Rocket going to start ascending forward and climb themselves potentially out of relegation? I'm behind John McCullough, McHenry. Some history here. Trying to be made, at least for Reason.
Looking to one-up the score here, but trying to do so with a fast A play here on the side of Rocket. And they're not able to break past this triangulated setup here so far.
Oh.
Finally, the entry's rolling out, and it does collapse that A-side defense.
Yep, it's pretty devastating here on the A site, as it was looking like the hold was good for just a moment, but well, it just all falls apart. Dangerous doesn't necessarily get a spot, and he will make the silent cross. Ajax covering, but everyone just staying tucked away. Now there is a kit available to be picked up. However, Nero from Firebox will open up with one, and out of ammunition, he'll get the next for a 3K. And Rocket with the pistol here on Mirage.
Yeah, that's a great start right there. I felt like Reason had the perfect setup, but the utility usage actually out of Rocket, I think, helped them out in closing the distance between a lot of those fights. Having that stairs and jungle smoke is just kind of perfect right there, because it allows you to scale on that sandwich player. You can collapse in from Palace as well. So really well put together there from the Rocket side of things. And man, look at this Reason going for a force buy. I mean, casting a lot of EUCS and watching them play out, it is incredibly rare, especially on a map like Mirage, to see a force buy. I kind of understood it on Ancient. I feel like it's more winnable when you have like 5-7s, but you have to really close the distance here with these pistols. And this is a big risk from Reason early on in this third map.
But we'll see. I mean, oh man, the nade just touches True down on the Mellow. He's down. It's also the one kit that Reason invested into this one. Yeah, I'm just not sure about the force buys here. I mean, yeah, when it works, it always looks like, well, of course. And when it doesn't work, it's very easy to write it off.
Yeah.
But
it's just like, right now, it's just so uncommon to see any sort of force buys, and it's bearing no fruit so far. And they might not get a single kill. Oh, no.
Yeah. I mean, you know, losing the force buy is one thing. The thing is there for Rocket in the previous map is they were even able to hold on to like 3 of their guns, so it didn't even look that bad. But we're just going to see an instant 0-3 down start, and just like that, that's 1/4, you know, of the half gone. It's already just like, so 3 rounds that you just haven't been able to put up a fight in. So the one solace that you can take, and I think like the reasoning behind it is that our 3rd round buy isn't even that good, and this purchase here will just simply be a lot better. Mello will very likely have an AWP to work with next round, but it's with MR12, just rounds matter even more.
Yeah, everything's so amplified right now, so like force buys getting punished like that are so much more amplified. Not a bad start to land that kill, but you know, it's going to be that opened up B-bomb site. And a nice 0-3 start here to Coast in the beginning stages.
Is that the Mac 10 Silver? Is that how it looks like in CS2? That thing looks sick.
Marcus
working with the Mac 10 Silver. I thought it was one of the worst looking skins in CSGO, but now it looks like a Mac 10 whiteout.
I thought it kind of looked greenish to me. I feel like it's like a sand dune that he was rocking, but I can't remember now.
I think it was just the lighting from Marcus that kind of made it look greenish. Marcus, come on, I want to see you Mac 10. No! It'll be lost at the sands of time. We will never know what Marcus's Mac 10 skin is, unless he...
Stop swinging your knife.
Come on. Marcus, hear us.
Why do you have the deagle out?
Alright, we'll never find it out. But here's that buy that I was talking about from Reason. It's a lot better than what you would normally get.
Yeah, this has to start off with some success, I feel like, though. You know what I mean? This puts all the extra pressure. If you lose this gun round, man, the hole you've dug yourself into for this first half is not a pretty one. It's off the back of what it has to be a big mental hurdle for this team as well. Of starting series off with a little bit of strength and then kind of folding in the finishing stages here. It's been a challenge for them, and they don't want to dig themselves out of a hole in the series and in the map 3 here, but that might be the position that they're left in if they don't convert right here right now.
Yeah, I do like this play, though, from Dane. Drop a smoke, get forward, but he doesn't have any backup. Only now pushing through these smokes. Was Beaky to help him out, but just straight spam. News has got that infrared vision. I can't... Countless amount of kills through smokes so far. And he's going to keep going. Now through smokes. He feels like it. There's another. He's inside of connector as well. Such a brutally strong position in this post plane. And then a smoke as well to compound the issues. He does get past it, and a really powerful smoke of the CTs as well to lock him out. Maybe there's a chance for a retake. Ajax up top here towards Ticket, but no eyes on any players. Time is ticking without any frags, and it's starting to go the way of Nero, who flicks up. 9-0 so far on this game. He might fall victim to the bomb, but the round count, the devastation here for Reason will just continue.
Just gonna be able to so easily lay waste to that A side right there. I mean, fantastic trade coming through from News, and then further extending that off of a George flashbang. He's gonna put them on up to a 4th round right there, and as I put a lot of extra weight on winning that big gun round, right? You got all the tools, you got your good purchase on in, you got everything you could ask for, and it doesn't finish in their favor. Nero 9-0 right now is not what you want to see as well. News on Mirage is a deadly factor.
Yeah, we were able to watch him absolutely destroy on arrows, but could convert the map there. Evidence it's a lot weaker opposition, and with a perhaps a much more solid team in front of them, he's gonna start adding to it. Like, just a field day for this guy. Now 7-2, spray transferring, feeling great about themselves. This round's done quick. Look at the absolute confidence from News.
10-0, 8-2. They've got a 2-man wrecking crew here on the side of Rocket. Marcus with the space creation, and then the firepower that follows him is just fierce. We've got ourselves a real statement to be made here from the Rocket side of things right now. Having no problems, no struggles so far on this 3rd map. They're having themselves a good old time here. Like you said, Arrow's rolling on out here. News was doing such a good job in that map, but now News taken down early. Beaky gonna be able to win on that duel. That HE's gonna do some damage to put a scare out of it, but he's still able to tank it.
Yeah, he's got that reactive armor on him. Beaky, tank treads. We saw him roll up with the tank treads, crouch spraying everyone. I'm gonna call that, instead of the crab walk, I'm gonna call it like the... It's gotta be like a tank rumble or something like that. It's just crab walking down into an angle. Slow but menacing. And good angle here from Grave. That could just catch Marcus off if he was peeking into through that ladder side. Might not matter though.
Patiently here. They spring into action. Upcon. This is going to be a fast A split here. They got to be prepared for what's to come.
Yeah, and Grape is just out of position. There's nothing really stopping this. Despite the man advantage, it's just Dangerous down low, and he's eating so much spam, and a great shot from Droid as well. Sidelines the offer. Eventually, Dane will go down, but maybe he drew enough fire his way. Ajax arrives on the scene, and Grape will cut the cross. And so it just leaves 15 seconds to try and get that bomb planted. And with Ajax tucked away in spawn, I think this operation is just simply impossible. Couldn't get the finisher onto Great, and there'll be Reason's first round.
I think Dane just doing too good a job right there, buying time, staying alive, and getting that smoke down with a kill as well. So just a really well-placed round from Dane, I feel like. Bails him out of a lot of trouble. If he doesn't have that smoke ready, and he instantly, gets forced into a losing position, falls on that site, doesn't create any distraction, then I think Rocket are able to stomp their way on in towards that site, punch in the numbers, and create that concern. But Dane, that's what you get when you talk about experience right there. You do get that sort of output.
Nah, didn't quite work out.
So far, we got a tough missed boost and also one of those HEs that blew the smoke open, and it took 30 HP off the grape. That is so risky from Deuce.
Just stands out in the open. Oh, and Grape. Oh, he almost walked into the guillotine there from Marcus, but nothing his way. We're just gonna have a straight A play. News, get back out there. You're in charge of entry fragging. You gotta line up that CT smoke. Or is he? Maybe not. A lot of hesitation here from Rocket, but at least they'll make their way to the site, fortunately, because Reason have left it empty.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to matter at all that there's any sort of hesitation because there's just no resistance. They took mid control, but at the worst time possible.
Hold on, but Aleph has the bomb, and he's trying to push CT spawn. In fact, the chances to get that bomb planted have actually run pretty darn slim. Aleph, struggling to find the place to plant. Spam to the smoke, just barely off the mark, and that entry from News gets into space. It's such on a nice edge here.
He's pushed a smoke right there to get to that ground right there, pushed around it, and takes that space back from jungle.
I mean, it makes this retake pretty awkward now for for Reason, as Rocket are in prime positions, and but hold on, that's a start. Hold on, they're breaking it apart. It's 3 kills consecutively here. News needs to stop that defuse, though, and he does! Him and Droid just took down the entire retake. It was looking like Reason were going to get back into it, but they say no.
It's a powerhouse duo right there between Droid and News. This guy's on a bit of a tear so far on the T side. Absolutely beautiful, locking in that kill on the post plant, flanking all the way around CT. He started off with that jungle kill right there. He makes his way all the way around the map to find a flanking CT spawn. And then Droid able to buy enough time there, even takes the diffuser as well. They're going to find themselves a 6 here early. Just a hiccup here. Boost quick from Beaky. Miss a symbol, but gets to jump back up and almost cost him his life right there. But a lot of HP, and the HE could finish it.
He's out in the open too, but it gets even worse though. Nero caps it off in middle with the trades back on Ajax, but op shots everywhere, I guess, because Droid tries to walk out palace. He goes down to the op. 2 versus 3. There was an open B site for just a moment, but that gap has been closed.
Now they've lost their opportunity to take that site comfortably right now. Now they'll have to go against 2. They gonna give him a fight? Okay, yeah, just a fight early. That's like Grape, though.
Oh, playing around the egg. Oh, what a flick. Absolutely necessary, but Nero hits one back. It's now 1v1. Crossing. Mello spotted. Oh my gosh, Nero's toying with his opposition. This guy's insane, but Mello reads it. Absolute craziness there from Nero. Will cost him, and Mello, a simple 1v1.
Yeah, I think Nero playing that one a little too confidently. You can understand why, but does get punished accordingly. Mello able to easily adjust his aim as he catches him on that second jump back. I mean, the one jump spot's enough. The second jump spot is like, okay, he's not going to peek again, and then he peeks a 3rd time. Which does cost him, but it's important to put that confidence on display. The reason just watched him do that, right? And they're thinking to themselves, there's nothing that we can do to stop this team and their confidence here. Rocket do let that round slip here, but they always make it costly here in their losses, so not a lot of relief just yet here for Reason.
Pressure's on to keep the comeback going. And all of it, like, again, on the map, just looking from the opening plays, looks like Rocket actually had the superior position. Made it completely empty here. And Reason, while deep control in towards A main, it's only really temporary on this side.
See if that remains here. Maybe a boost up in towards window is kind of what it's hinting at, or you can boost someone on that ledge and just wait things out. This is something that Rocket do like to do quite a bit. Aleph will wait here patiently as a late rotation cutoff in this sort of position here. You can see that Grape has eyes, but as a pick comes through on the catwalk, it's going to make that B-side defense and a lot more panic rolling in.
That's major. And Ajax forced forward as well. Beaky down on the side. He just gets double entered by News, who's been doing this all darn series. Aleph now even activates on the flank that you were talking about. Grape will not survive, and Dangerous has to hope and pray this op stays in his hands.
Yeah, I mean, all you really need to do there, right there, for Rocket is to find one pick, and then you get the rotations in. The left can strike next. Oh my god, what a shot from R2 as well.
Oh, wow.
Well, fiery finish right there for Recent, but as I was saying, you just need one entry, and then the rotations from A start to roll through from CT spawn, and that's where maybe a left can strike next, and then bam, your attention split, and you got a catwalk as a third prong of approach. It's beautiful CS right there when it all comes to fruition. They got the pick on the A side. They got the pick on top connector, and that just, it's a dream round right there for Rocket when all the frags rolling in.
Even if News doesn't find the double entry to the B side, I feel like the round's over, just because Aleph has that market flank. Now, mid-aggression, Aleph, oh, he's in trouble. Oh my goodness. Oh no, this is weird.
Get out of there. Get out of there.
All right, he is bouncing. Now he has to hope that Droid can hold the line, and, well, the AK shots will keep him at bay, but now the rotate comes back up catwalk. However, News riding long-range support, but Beaky has one back. Hold on, it's not over. Can Beaky do this? No. Marcus will drop that AK. Will it be scooped up by anyone, though, is the question. Mello could not get his hands on it, so there will be a safe plant.
Trialing round here. Near had a nice angle, but he's so low in HP, doesn't want to take that fight again. Mello has the AK now.
Hold on. Oh, but out in the open and armorless, no chance, right? So, one win condition here. Nero on 7 HP. A dink landed as well. And this one will just simply be landed and converted despite, you know, the oddities, the absurdities. It's Rocket who are leading 8-2.
Excellent work right there coming through from Rocket to make that one look a little bit comfortable there. Reason able to put a scare on them with that mid-aggression, but find their foundation on that B-bomb site. News and Nero, 14 a pop. That's a scary scoreline for those two players here. Nero wielding that up to full effect here. Finding opening kills with it is just beautiful. And News is also finding opening kills. This is a deadly duo right now.
Yeah. News on entry. Nero the closer. Seeing it again. Marcus now, his turn to lead the charge. Just running at his opponents. Molly out and back turn there from Ajax. There's no way you're prepared for this level of brazen aggression. Smoked out now. Beaky. Nothing to do. That's all that Reason can do is just spam smokes because this plant's going down. And
look at their concern for Aleph. Look how scared they are of that window flank right there. They think that he's coming through because of that round a couple rounds prior, but just not the reality. And even throwing in that threat alone for one round, even if it wasn't necessary, even if he only got a single kill, that you know the round was pretty much already locked in. It in future rounds just creates so much concern, and that's always going to be a concern for the rest of the half. There's not a lot of a half remaining here, but they use it to this round's effect as well.
Boys. The curse might be happening again. I mean, you can see Grape, all that he can do is, or rather Beaky, all he can do is just shoot at the sky.
Find solace in the bottle.
I suppose you could say that as well.
They're shooting that just about okay here. Unfortunately for him, can't quite find the shots on the Rocket that they're hoping for. And like you said, this concern of a 3-map series, getting your map opening, not being able to close is still a caution for them, and this A site is looking so free for the taking.
It is. It just simply is. Yes, this one kill comes down on a Marcus, but who is there to stop the bomb plant? The answer is not much. Look at this. Like, you're thinking of a mass reposition to CT spawn. Now, the problem is, it's taken a while to get the bomb planted, actually. So, Mello finding this kill extra could just be good enough. Oh, deep control of CT spawn could just be brutal. Nade as well is just excellent. Can the frags follow? No. It's just Droid. Underneath Palace. Reason are just grasping for a 9-3 half, and that is exactly what they'll get. Is that enough to stay in this game? Can Reason break their curse to try and make this comeback happen? And so there we have it. Reason, they're able to pick up their first map. Rocket, they pick up their map pick too. And we land ourselves on our decider, where Reason can't seem to break their curse. They're down 9-3. And they need to come back. And we've already seen the hopelessness in the air. Can they try to find a resurgence? It's not good here in the second as Droid opens up, but a good flashbang from Beaky allows for that second entry kill. Foothold established, maybe for just a moment. Mello's only on 5 HP, and he's gonna swing spawn, but News can't seem to hit him. Now he does, though, and no bomb plant just yet as well. And around the smokes, though, Nero will fall. News and a left here in the 2v3. I think just a chance here for Reason. You would think, as it is News remaining, we know what he can
the pistol
do,
clutches.
but surely not today. And yes, after a long-winded, non-stop action pistol round, keeping you on your toes, it's Reason who maybe can pull the ripcord and get the engine started.
Yeah, I mean, that's the exact start they need to lift off on. Pistol. Closing out some nice kills there. Great flashes coming through from Beaky as well. Those seem to be super effective
yeah.
onto Droid. You can see he had no vision. And we got a full USB outside of one deagle for news. And you know what? Give him a deagle. Why not? He'll do something with it, surely.
He's been playing pretty well, I'll say that. Oh boy. Cole? Look at how this is gearing up. All I can feel is dread.
No. No, 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 no. No defaulting. No presence elsewhere here. This is just going to be the B play here. And it could be the B play of a nightmare or a dream if they just make it as easy as possible.
I'm not sure. I'm not 100%. The entry's good, though. To find the first, the second. They charge into the stack. Seems like they will best them all. Shout out to the Galil for having 35 bullets for absolutely no reason. Helping him out with that one.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good question. 5 bullets there. Why do they, it's because it's harder to spray, to be honest. You need that extra 5 bullets because sometimes, you know, to land that kill, 31 through 35, those bullets, you don't know where they're going, but they are just enough to sometimes finish a job. So, you gotta appreciate the hard work that those bullets are doing for the T side in general here. Hard work over towards the middle side, blowing up from the smoke there. It's the AUG that starts things off, though. Ajax is going to hit the deck, and this mid control is being forced back by Rocket.
Yeah, Marcus even takes a new angle of approach. Stay weaving in between. Age at the bottom, con smoke. Grape not afraid of making footsteps here. Hold on, my news takes steps forward and Grape just was not aware of that, so 3v4 answered back, but Reason are on the way out of this A site. There is a chance. You do see News take a step through the smoke. Rotate's already here towards CT spawn as well, and it could just be a bloodbath. Dajor is not ready for the next. And Beaky with the bomb down in CT spawn has a hell of a task.
Don't know that he's out towards site already. They don't swat him obviously right now. But in the back of default here with the bomb down, he's going to have to make the next step. He's going to have to take that first step. He tries to, but not available for the kill just yet.
Yeah, now he's... Oh, okay. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let him cook. Let him cook. He's got himself 2 in the 1v3, but not ready for the respawn. But he spots him out. He sees Nero. He goes for the wall bang, and he's going to get it. Beaky hauling for his team. The first 3 rounds go for Reason.
I mean, that's not going to inspire you to pull this thing back. A 1v3 coming through from Beaky right there. Again, I mentioned this in the last map. Guy sets himself up for success. The positions that he plays here, his team trusts him in these clutch situations here. It's very clear by the way this team plays out. And you can see Beaky in an impossible situation. A 1v3 with a bomb down in CT. Surely you don't win that, but he manages to chop up those duels to perfection. And if that's not enough to encourage Reason back into this one, I don't know what is. But Beaky is down early. Hit the deck at the hands of Nero.
Now, Droid top Palace as well. We'll see how accurate this molly is from Dane. If it goes where it's intended, which is underneath Palace balcony, Droid will be safe. Look at this. Cole, they're in T spawn. They're in freaking T spawn. Now the molly doesn't go where it's intended, so Droid will get burned out. However, News does collect a kill inside a T-spawn. Maybe that'll sow some chaos. As Nero's going to tuck away. Are they going to go through CT spawn a B? Are they going to try this? Oh, Nero's going to just try and stay alive. Maybe buy some time to get in these rotations. Get into position.
What's happening? Why are they pushing forward in CT spawn right now? Just run back to the A side. It's clear. I guess they're worried about that A flank, but now there's a position from News that's really strong here. Not available to take down Grape, though.
Hold on, but the left gets an AK as well. And low HP on everyone involved in here. 2 bullets apiece. It's possible, but now down on 12. He is probably just going to consider the back away. And he'll escape down the underpass. Oh boy, Cole. The first 4 rounds go to Reason, courtesy of a Beaky 1v3. And despite this one getting weird, Reason are in it.
Absolutely. Have inspired themselves a bit of a comeback effort here in the second half. First gun round converted with some confidence, and then I feel like that's going to be built upon here. They can really spiral off the back of that success here. Beaky has given this roster new breath. And now 2 rounds only to close out that distance here. Looking to make some magic happen. Investments rolling on out are very effective for the CT side. They're back on the buys here. So Rocket looking to put a shutdown to this as soon as possible. They can put it into another 3v1 here. They'll be happy. This time they just have to convert it, right?
Fair enough. Can they do it? Right now, we'll see Reason spread out into the default.
Old Faithful. Little buddy system over towards underpass. Always 2. Pressing back that early B aggression there with some utility. And then, you know, again, buddy system here. The double up and underpass, the double up in top middle. Bit of a classic setup here on Mirage. The input on display here by Reason. It's all for the establishment of some ground here, some map control.
Okay.
So far, so good.
I mean, yeah, no real contest from Rocket on either side. It's going to be individual fights on every front here as Mello works his way in towards ladder.
I feel like they've got 2 of the most effective T-side positions on the map. They've got ladder room control and connector right now. This is so valuable for the T-side.
They can split any site that they would like, and it looks like A is the target. Danger, as the smoke fades, though, will be in charge of entry. Droid right around the corner. It's just a re-smoke. It's a flashbang. And Dane, well, he eats it, but he just presses mouse 1. He gets these kills. It's 3 consecutive here for Reason as the A site is blown to smithereens. This round is theirs.
Well, I mean, that round looks like nothing can go wrong for a Reason. They are fully flashed up. Dane has no vision right there. Perfect popper, right? And his crosshair's lined up on the exact right position where it needs to be, to where all he has to do is click mouse 1, land the kill, finish the job. He knew that if that flash came through, he was either dead or he was going to kill him with that spam. And so Dane cracks it open. He even finds another kill off the back of that. We were watching Ajax also entry up and connector catching News off guard, but the op of Nero gets leveled. And that's a powerhouse trio on the A bomb site, all falling to bits.
It's another setback here as the scoreline gets ever closer. That's 5 straight here for Reason. They're having to do a lot to break this curse. And Rocket are going to call in a timeout to try and stop them.
What is going wrong here for Rocket? They're trying to identify the weakness here. But honestly, I mean, out of the gates, that round goes so incredibly right for Reason. I mean, the entry from Dane, fantastic. The follow-up is even better. And the Ajax finding some success as well, but flooding on in towards that A side. This time, you know, the second gun round, so much cleaner. Doesn't require 1v3 from Beaky. In fact, they survive. Everyone's standing. Rocket unable to put up the proper hurdles just yet. And again, I think it's all coming down to the concession of this ground as well. Putting a lot of pressure on that CT side aggression as well. You never want to hold off on the
Wow.
A-bomb site with no connector control, but that's a fantastic AG.
I mean, that's going to make you feel uneasy trying to fly on out. Any swing, any bits and bobs, some tags, maybe another HE if they had it. Could be really painful here for a reason. A lot of hesitation put in, and look at the re-swing from Rocket. They just reclaimed the A site effortlessly.
It's good news for them. Biki was trying to create a lot of distraction, and his mission is accomplished here. So again, there creates this little window of opportunity towards the A side that they're going to land. There's a very deep rotation here, and Nero has to run all the way back on in, and there's only one man on this A bomb site to defend with Droid and no smoke.
Yeah, but a great pop flash. Excellent support. Maybe only player on the site, but has players surrounding him. A pop flash, easy kill. Now trying to walk through the smoke. Ajax spotted out, immediately traded. Can't worry too much about that. And low HP here onto Grape. And that's Droid with the triple, trying to play with his opponent. Mello couldn't hit the shot. Not though by Biki, but cutting the cross with two players. He still picks off one of them. And now
there's so much time here for Mello to just lock this round, and he's got to plant the bomb though, and just lock in towards CT spawn. That's the end goal right now. Best post plant you can get into right now. Bomb's planted for him, and Marcus is going to be on a long flank here, but we'll see what Mello's able to do in this sort of 1v1.
No kit though is the problem. Does have a smoke though versus an op. The 10-second defuse is viable, but Marcus needs to focus in on towards spawn, and he doesn't. And despite the heroics from Droid on the site, a triple kill. More than you could ask for. Reason, they almost seem invincible.
Yeah, I mean, he was left with no resources there. Now, like you said, he did have a teammate outside of the silks that threw an incredible flash for him. But still, all of his heroics just nullified right there by some clutch potential right there from Reason. Biki spinning to win on that kill and connector. And just finding one extra before he goes down. Making sure that Mello can play that 1v1 comfortably. They're onto a bit of an eco. Nero can... Well, he can't really safely invest, but he's going to invest into a hero op. Maybe it's going to work out because he does find the first.
I mean, he's so bold. Hero op. Bad timing, though. But still, another kill comes through from Droid. And then a left, the CZ, the pocket AK. 2 kills. People have been hating on it since the 5-7 era. But this round will shake Reason out to their core. Losing to pistols.
What a way to halt your momentum. Just grinding to a screeching halt here. As you can see, it's going to take a toll on this comeback effort from Reason. Biki can't go down swinging here. He's got to do something magical. Otherwise, Rocket's just going to take that tied scoreline as a wake-up call. And that's exactly what takes place right there. Massive 3K from the left.
And we're back. You know, this kind of heroics will not go to waste. As all of a sudden, Reason put into some peril. Money beginning to run low. Coffers expand there for Rocket as well. Their loss bonus is still high. The way the game is skewed, it's in their favor. They need to battle back. It isn't a good start. Nero almost gets the free opener.
Nice attempt right there. Was able to open up first team last time around. Let's do a little bit of a labor boost there, but we'll be taking more fights here. Nero putting a lot of pressure on himself to open up these rounds. Guy's been playing a good map, and he's looking to carry that forward into the CT side with that level of aggression.
Now sneaking forward here, Biki. Oh, he spots the op. Nero didn't want to take that fight, however. And in the meantime, Did they, like, see the bomb in towards the B apartments? What's going on here? A huge rotate over to the B site. Reason have all of A.
Take that free of charge here. Retake effort coming through from News, though.
Flash.
They're already on stairs.
Hold on, but Dangerous knocked off the angle. Only temporarily, though. He side swipes 2. And now the game goes back and forth. Reason now back in the driver's seat firmly. Dropping all the guns and taking everything away. They had their backs up against the wall for just a moment, but they push Rocket right back into the fold.
Tying things up, 10-all. And they're right back into it here. Reason, they stumble, but they don't fall. Not completely here. These guys able to still pick up. I mean, after what I felt like was one of those back-breaking rounds, you're in such a big comeback. You got so much momentum flowing. You're already a team that I feel like is feeling the weight of losing another series when you're up a map. Getting reverse swept again. And then the comeback starts to formulate. And then once you tie things up, you lose to a CZ. But then in the very next breath, they strike right on back. They do so with quick force there. Dane's not going to let the series slip, or at least not going to let it slip easily right now. Tied up once again. And Reason are fighting for their chance at a lead with this round right here.
Chance to break the curse. And with Rocket, the pockets are empty. It's a chance. It's right in front of them. What's the conversion? Dane is about to eat some flack. Back in middle. Here comes the molly. Courtesy extinguish. However, it's Reason we're just gonna fly out of the apartments here. Aleph is in some serious trouble. Flashes are excellent. Down he goes. The anchor's gone. And with that, the site itself, and Danger is still alive towards top middle, helped out by Mello, cutting the cross. News will get this kill back, but that is small consolation for the B site.
Take into consideration the information right there that Dane just got for his team, because it's a safe call already. But what I want you to see there, right there, is that mid setup rolling on out. Dane just smokes the molly immediately. But what you know is going to happen here is that oftentimes the protocol for a T side is to flash your teammate to try and find those aggressive CTs. Dane has no help in this occasion, though. And instead, he just calls to the rest of his roster. They're doing their mid protocol here. They're trying to retake mid control. They've just mollied me off in the top boxes, meaning they've got a player deep catwalk. They got a player off of the B side rotation right there, and they completely identify the weakness by that info that Dane just calls over from a left. And it just works out way too well for Reason, as you can see. That is an incredible reaction right there, and a perfect time to bring that out.
It's also a point of call that Reason are in a position to react off of that information. They're already setting up B. Well, Dane's top middle. And the
100%.
round just lines up perfectly.
Perfect positioning right there. Great communication. Instant reactions from Reason. That's all a part of the plan right there. And again, no better time to pull out a round like that. That's going to have to inspire here the calling of Reason on this T side. That's got to give you a whole lot of confidence that you are in the heads of Rocket right now.
Dane!
And you found yourself another.
Dane! He's gonna get both as well! Reason looking to break the curse with one perfect call and a double from Dane. But Nero's gonna fight one back, swings top stairs, and deletes the entry.
Just a little bit slow right there. You find 2 kills on that A side. You would like to see him run it on in, but not immediate. Not too aggressive here. Instead, they show a little bit of reserve, but Nero's not showing any of that here. Instead, he's going to get his face in towards A.
But he misses the shot. Now he's in trouble. You have to think a second miss. Critical. LF falls next as well. Marcus in a 1 versus 3. Now he can at least reposition. Is he going to jump through the sandwich smoke? He absolutely is. Drops in. First kill, second! Looking for all 3. He can't find it, though. Great shots down the clutch. And it's Reason, and we're on series point.
Oh, that is a complete breakdown right there. Instant double up. Dane is having a game right now to try and put them across the line in terms of the information he just relayed 2 rounds prior. That double entry in the last round. They were able to capitalize accordingly, and it doesn't matter if it comes down to the clutch, the 1v1s here. There's only 2 more rounds remaining in this half, and Reason are not looking to give up on them.
2 opportunities to get themselves another victory here in ECL. They're going fast B here, it seems.
This is... I mean, it's bold.
Slow down.
They're just taking
Slow
out...
down.
Oh, they're seeing what rotates they're drawing. And oh my goodness, the rotates that they're finding here are absolutely immense. Mid completely wide open. Connector. Just dead empty.
Fast towards A right now. The issue is there's 2 players in A main that are going to have a tough time defending.
Let's see. Back turn, though, for News. Apparently not ready enough. But with nade in hand. Oh, it's messy on the site. Now Dane, he's going to have trouble. He has to look both ways before he crosses the street face plant. Back turn to so many players right here. And no kills are being found.
Oh, my
Except
God.
for Dane, but somehow. Comeback effort. Eventually, Mello falls, but look at this move here from Beaky. He's trying to win the round on his own, but he cannot best. Marcus holding the line. We have more to give here, Cole. Are you kidding me?
All the rounds. All of the rounds. All the time here. No missing pieces. Dane unable to complete the mission just yet here. We have to go the distance. 24 required for these 2 teams. Rocket, they're so close to the finish line, they can take it, but they still have to cross that finish line.
Oh, boy. It's a 9-3 comeback here for Reason. They're working with series point. The curse looming above their heads. A chance to finish it there. They even had the right call, the good positioning. But little hesitations. Costing them. And so we land here. Last round of regulation. Do we need overtime to break Reason's curse?
Let's find out. I think that's going to be a mental hurdle they have to overcome themselves if they let this slip, man. Absolutely terrifying. Rocket putting it in a position in which they can still hold on. But this second half has not been kind to them, especially when it comes to finding 2 rounds in a row. Connector control, again, looking to be established. News is going to make the heroic play.
Dude, this is insane. Inside of the smoke. Okay, he's going to think twice about it. He'll get himself towards stairs instead, but it is still such a dangerous position. He's been spotted out and finished. Ajax with the first piece. And now Droid stepping forward, though. He finds 2. Absolute silence across the server here. Reason. What is happening now? It's going to be Marcus, though, to jump right into Beaky's arms. Nade through. He's going to jump in with the sound cue as well. Nero, he should have been dead, but he's not. Now he is. Beaky chases him down. 2 versus 2. Both players inside of spawn. And now the op of Droid is looking for the ace to bring this to overtime. But he goes down to Beaky. It's a 1 versus 1 left. Jumping up top ticket. Looks for the fight, and we're going OT.
Oh, Beaky had a chance again to clutch up for the roster right there. Just cannot finish the job. Aleph. And these 2 rounds that they've needed to get them to this position here. When they were at a deadlock, he has had a massive impact. That 1 round with the CZ. And when his back's against the wall, he's able to step it up again. Not those in the server right now. Droid definitely saving them with a 3K. The collateral, that's going to bail them out. Aleph also, you know, an extra element that's required right now. It is going to be a full team effort. Rolling on out here for Rockets. But again, Reason, their history could haunt them. 2 opportunities in regulation, not quite finished. So they'll have to do it in overtime.
Oh my goodness. It comes down to a 1 versus 1. It comes down to a near ace from Droid, who started off this game so utterly slow and has found numerous multi-kills for his team. He's going to have to do it again. He's a solo on this A site once more, as he has been in so many of these rounds. But now backed up with teammates, with support, but Nero goes for the swing. He goes down instantly. But they call this spot Ninja for a reason. Droid strikes with 1. And the second. Again, another multi-kill out of him. Is it enough? It might be, as Marcus gets his 1 as well. Extras on the plate, though. Ajax watching the smoke. Will be able to nail him, and the molly finishes Marcus. A little anticlimactic fashion for reasons. first round of OT.
That's excellent stuff right there. Reason bouncing back in overtime. They finally found their 13th. A little late, but better late than never. We'll grab themselves some ground here. And it's a great start. I mean, again, Droid doing his very best on that site. Somehow he always manages to make something happen, right? I don't see a person with a lot less resources than what Droid's given in some of these rounds and still walks away with a multi. Very impressive. But it's not enough to win some of these rounds still. I think they did a little early boost up towards the middle side of things. Doesn't quite pan out.
Okay.
They're going to readjust their sails here. It's a really interesting default right now. There's a lot of emphasis focused on A aggression, but the bomb is also over towards this A side.
Oh boy, but we have an emphasis towards A. It's bombs over towards B, but what if the kills go their way? Well, Droid, again, steps forward here in A main, backed up by the AWP of Nero, but Mello picks apart the setup. But they're going out towards B, and it's messy. A left finds his one, spots out the bomb as well. Beaky, does he seriously want to charge forward solo? Like, principles say that you just can't do this.
Yeah, this one's a bizarre one. 3 players. The pack isn't with the bomb right now. It was just a fake attempt. They find a couple of those trades, but Rocket never saw the bomb. You know, the fundamentals are, as an anchor, you don't really want to rotate until you see that bomb. Until you lock in that confirmation of the play happening. And now it's just going to make this round a little bit difficult here for Reason. They have to manage a 2v3. At least there's a little bit of weakness towards this B side here in the left, being alone.
Yeah, he's pulling nades, though. That allows them to close the gap, but crossing over from Cat and Mello. Showing just a bit too much skin there. A left will take him down. 13 all.
Being able to secure that round right there. Again, a bit of a head scratcher in a certain occasion because I felt like the default was a good idea. There's been a lot of A aggression. They actually had A main aggression rolling out there for the side of Rocket, but without that bomb presence, there just wasn't a lot of trade potential on that B bomb site for a left. If he plants his feet and plays in a tough position and there's only 2 players chasing you, one of which doesn't want to give over the bomb, probably not going to work out in your favor on the side of Reason. So maybe a little bit of a stumble there in the second round of overtime, but they can shake that off here, looking for their third. This T side has been where they thrive, so they don't want to walk away with a deficit in this first half of OT.
So the mid retake here from Reason. He just kind of gets smoked out by his own teammate, though, is a bit of an oddity. Nade blasts the smoke, but I think he got spotted there. Ajax will be able to collect that opening kill against probably the heaviest hitter from Rocket, but overtaking him is Nero. One right back, but a missed shot on the next, and that's the B site looking to be blasted open. Marcus does eventually drop the split. It gives the left a chance here on the site for maybe a double. A great spins with Mello, plant in, and maybe the lead at the half for Reason.
Look how diligent they are. They know that the A anchor, the B anchor isn't taken down, so they're going to just continue to be so diligent on all these clears. So left, he has so much work to do. They eventually get that swing baited on out and are able to walk in with a lead here in the first half of OT. Now heading into their CT side. Good news for them is the economy is going to be flowing. They're not going to have big troubles in that department. Bad news is they did end off the half with 3 rounds in regulation. So we'll see if they can find some solutions. But for the most part, Rocket have been able to work some good rounds here. We'll see if that carries forward into overtime.
For now, though, we're looking at a call off spawn to hit this A site, but with the setup currently, it might just be a death sentence.
aiming that way. Jump spotting here with a triangulated setup. It's good push and pull contact right now for these A players, but we'll see if they're able to deal with this execution because it is rolling on out.
Yeah, great. Drops the molly, and it touches down in time. That's going to buy valuable space to get in through. Marcus will try to get out first. News taking flak as well, but as Droyu actually opens up first, he just straight wallbangs down Daning with the help of Marcus. Great falls next. A clean take here of the ace, like, despite the stack. So maybe still some chances to get some extras. As you can wallbang that. Well, now you know. Beaky will be able to drop a left to start.
Sure, you got scared by that wallbang initially, so maybe wanted to peek forward there.
Oh, just a missed shot there from Mello. That could have given him the access or the retake that they needed. But now Mello has to do everything here on the site. But he goes for the quick scope and lands it. Now he just has to stick. He just has to hope and pray. Hope and pray he does.
Oh my God.
He gets very close. It takes the Glock, running Glock inaccuracy as well to get that. 14 although.
Yeah, I mean, Jordan's aim was way off right there. So, like you said, that running inaccuracy actually gives them a little bit of grace right there, and just about enough time. As Mello almost makes some magic happen, but Reason are calling in a timeout because what they don't want to do is give Rocket a chance here in overtime. Give them an opportunity to close out this series. That's not what they want to do. That's not what they want to let slip here. They're looking to ensure that that doesn't take place. They got to figure out a way to batten down the hatches on the day side. I mean, usually Dane is a little bit more sturdy than what he delivered in that last round, but wasn't left with a lot of good opportunities when you just get spammed right out of the server by Droid. That doesn't give you a lot of options and avenues to work with right there. So hoping that can settle the nerves here of Reason in this timeout.
It's just gone the distance, man. It just doesn't stop. You can look at the mini-map, look at the macro all you want, and say one team has the advantage, but it doesn't feel like it ever.
Not at all. Feels like this is so much a mental battle right now for both of these squads. I mean, again, two teams that have gone through it so far this season, looking to come out the other end of this series, the better. But one of these teams is going to come out the worst, you know what I mean? And that is not ideal. So both fighting so hard to try and pick up this extra win towards the tail end of the season here. It's going to mean a lot for both these teams.
So we have this one-man exec being tossed in from News. It's heading to the A site. They couldn't do it with 3 players here. Can they do it with what is basically 0? Dane isn't really even going to fight this. They might try to blow the smoke, at least. Give him some vision into the site. They will. But the kills go right back. They can fire through as well. And Beaky's just charging through. It's only for the one and maybe not worth it as a left will drop Grape. Now a 2v3, but... Oh, no. A huge opportunity squandered there. Ajax, a player looking the wrong way. And Mello just giving up his hand here. This round is over. It's series point for Rocket.
Oh, it might happen again. It just might happen again. History for this team might haunt them for another series here. Again, meaning so much to both of these teams is closing out on this series, but that opportunity isn't going to be afforded to them. If they can't close out this round, they're rocking an MP9 for Ajax.
Oh, no. I mean, he
Crossed over
spent
the
everything to drop
AWP.
an op.
They're heavily prioritizing this, and you can understand Melo's been playing a good game, but that's just one less piece here.
I mean, man, and just to think they had 2 chances to do it, the 2 chances to push it over the line. They had macro advantages in those 2 rounds as well. Now They had superior positioning, good calling on the T side. All right, where they took it to an empty connector and what was basically an empty A site, but they hesitated and allowed rotations to slow them down. Here they have to hold off and try and fight for a double overtime. Oh man, and Great misses his jump out.
Oh my
he's
God,
gonna
he
get
catches
double
so
naded
much
down to
HE
3
damage.
HP. It hurts.
Oh, what a painful start right there. But at least it's not empty-handed. Sure, maybe Grape's down low, but they've got an opening pick for themselves, so hey, not the end of the world. Is this really how you want to finish it, though? Rocket running it down and towards that B bomb site. Do they have the tools right now? Ooh, Beaky, he threw that deep molly, and then he followed it up with some spam, so look at this. Snooze, he's down low.
This is not looking like it's Rocket's round.
It's not the right tools right now to close out for the last round. So what they need right now is a hero here, and the question is who's going to step up and be that man.
Trying to toss in a fake util set. Trying to sell something down the road. You know, maybe it works out. A bit of an awkward smoke deployed. Boost up towards the window could be catastrophic. But you do see Grape. He is 3 HP is the problem.
Oh my
God.
God.
He turns away at the worst moment. The horrible timing.
Horrible timing here. Now they split it in towards speed. Luckily, for the side of reason, they have multiple members here, but Mello is rotating off the site proper to cover off flanks right now, and this is really problematic here for the sole defender.
Oh, he's going to turn his eyes back on towards the B side, but he misses a shot. He misses 2. Oh, it's getting critical here. Mello misses a 3rd. The boost up though from Beaky. It does get the double, but he needed more than that. Plant will be established, but who's going to push through? Dangerous, getting aggressive. Will get his 1, and now it's a left in the clutch, but he has no ideas where Ajax is coming from. Starting to reposition over towards bench. Ajax now spotted out. 1v1 for the series or double overtime. Gets his way to the back of the site now. He's just going to hold the line. He's just going to try and play with his food around the site. Fake defuse there from Ajax spotted out. He has to know where he is now. A left can close the gap in 10-second defuse, and it's not going to happen. The curse continues here for